Welcome back, First Last Golf fans. Finally, 2017 First Last Golf Pool is here. We've made it. We've gone under a lot of stress over the last week to try to get this website working the way we wanted to. Finally, it is working the way we like. We've worked with multiple developers on different ends of it, so we're happy and we think you'll be happy. It's super easy to register and get your team started this year. But we've also created this video to help you walk you through it. So you've already received the email by this point pointing you to come here to the home page of the website, and we're just going to get right into it, and we'll go over a step-by-step tutorial on how to create your team. So it's here, it's right in front of you. Click here to get started. We're going to go ahead and do that. That will bring us to the rules and sign up page. So those of you who've been with us, you know the rules of our pool. For the newbies, please take a moment to read how the pool works. Pick deadline next Wednesday the 5th at midnight. And please remember that all entries require payment online before being granted access to the team management page. This is where you're going to set up your page. If you do want to share this with friends, please just share our emails or our homepage. Do not share code words with your friends. Please just send them to the website, have them register. If you're looking to create more than one team or want to pay for somebody and set up their team, we'll let you know how to do that in a little bit. If you need anything along the way, we're always here. Info at firstlastgolf.com. And we will be happy to get back to you as soon as we can. Remember, we're just two regular guys with regular lives and regular jobs, so we will get back to you as soon as we can. But understand your questions and concerns are very important, so we'll get back to you right away if we can. So once you're here, you've got the sign-up steps. Please read them carefully. I recommend that you go through everything carefully. Take a look. If we've highlighted something or capitalized or bolded, probably means it's important, so pay attention to it. And then you can always come back to this page if you need to refer to anything. So you're going to start right here on our pool entry page. This is going to bring you to our product that you are purchasing, which is our First Last Golf 2017 season pool. We've made this super easy. It is a very smooth, user-friendly way to check out and get yourself started for this year. So gonna go ahead and just click Add to Cart. And you're going to click on View Cart. Once you confirm that the First Last Golf Pool is in your cart, you may only put one purchase in your cart at a time. You cannot pay for multiple pools entries at once. So if you want to enter another team, or if you want to pay for another person, you need to go through this process again. So the best way to do this is really to have the individual owners of their teams go through the process, and we need your to make sure that your checkout email matches your team email. If not, you need to send us some notes so we can sync up the teams and payments. And then once you're here, you've got your cart totals. You're going to proceed to checkout and go ahead and enter all your info. And I'll just change this real quick. Okay, you got all the regular stuff, all your billing info, what you're purchasing, enter your credit card info and expiration and your CVV code. Place the order. At this point, you can just let the page do its thing. And you're going to come up to your confirmation page. What's great about this year is everything you need is right here on your confirmation page this year. You are also receiving an email. We'll probably see that pop up over here in a second with this info as a backup source for everything that you need. So your code word is right over here. Code word this year, T degree. And you're going to go ahead and click here. And you got all your credit card information. It's going to show up on your statement via Stripe, First Last Golf, and it'll probably have reference to Colchester, Connecticut. So if you know that information, you should be able to recognize on your credit card statement when you see it. So click here to go to the registration page. This is going to bring you to your team owner page. That's your owner join page. and we've already done some things earlier. So you're gonna owner team name is the name of your team. Birdie down, fairways and greens, whatever your team name wants to be. Here's our email that we received. We'll just click over there real quick, show you what it looks like. Came from us, First Last Golf, and then all your order info. Again, you've got the registration page right here, which will take you directly to that page again, and your code word. So it's great, real user friendly. All right, we'll get out of there. And then we're going to put our first and last name here, our info, all the way through. And our email. And here is where you're going to go ahead and create your username and password and enter the code word for this season, which is tee to green. Don't worry about this stuff, fill it out if you want, otherwise not really necessary. Click next step. This will bring you to your team selection page. So here are your choices. You've got 4 guys in the first 2 groups. I'm going to go ahead and select your players. Don't pay attention to my picks, they don't mean anything. I'm just going to go ahead and do this to show you how it works. 7 groups in the other 5 groups. And then down here at the bottom you've got 3 more groups available. These are your wild cards. So please pay attention. Make sure you're picking players that are modern day players. This list contains all sorts of players. So if you have players in mind, you're definitely going to want to go ahead and try to find them. If you are not paying attention, you could easily make a mistake like somebody did a couple years ago and picked maybe instead of Mike Weir, he went and picked, let's see where it is. Yep, Michelle Wee. So you could make that mistake. So I highly recommend that you pay attention to your wildcard picks, because once midnight of next Wednesday rolls around and these picks are in, you're locked in, and that's all there is to it. So go ahead and pick some familiar names, somebody that you think might be up on the rise for this season, and make them your wildcard picks. Click Finish Owner, and that will lock in your team. So now we're here, we're all set. We've got our team ready to go. We've got our username and password. We can fix all this stuff on the back end. If you need help, just let us know. But in terms of going back to change your picks, can do, no problem. You're going to go back to the home screen, or from that screen right there, and you're going to click on Manage Team. At this point, you'll be able to enter your credentials that you just created for your team and go back in as many times as you'd like. Click on Make Your Picks for Week 1. It does refer to week numbers in this pool on the back end. It's a service that we use. It is, for us, it is a one-time choice for the season. Your team will lock, so you will not be making picks after Week 1. In fact, you will not be making picks after Wednesday night next week at midnight. So if you want to change things, you can. It shows you a little countdown of how many days you've got left. Go ahead and make a change. Let's say I don't like Justin Rose anymore. I want to go with Paul Casey instead. Click Update Owner, and voila, you are all set. It's going to confirm your team for you, and you will get to change that as many times as you like between now and next Wednesday. Otherwise, the website is here for you guys, for your use. It's got tournament info for next week. We'll have winners posted here in the middle with a big splash and picture. And we'll also have the scrolling top 10, which will link directly to our standings page. And you can also, up here in this corner, when we do go live, will be a link to our standings page. Otherwise, everything you need to know is here. Payouts will be updated accordingly. FAQs, if you got any simple questions, things that come up on a regular basis, go ahead and feel free to touch base there. Or, like I said earlier, if you need anything, just email us at info@firstlastgolf.com. We are happy to help, and we're certainly glad that you're joining us again for another great season with First Last Golf. Thanks, and have a great day.